Shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Shalom, shalom to all the believers out there. This is going to be a relatively short, quick lesson, impromptu lesson, basically going off of, here's this article here, and then just a video. Lord, I'm going to try to put the video in post-production, so you'll probably be able to see it. It was, it's kind of off-platform on Telegram, as what a brother in the camp back in the Bay Area sent on the thread, and basically the Yemenis, the Houthis, was, Esau calls them the rebels. They're, pretty large number of them all gathered together, and they're all chanting, basically, we don't care, make it a world war. And I mean, it has to be at least 100,000 of them, if not more, chanting, in unison, we don't care, make it a world war. Alright, because the Houthis are, like a thorn in Esau's side. Alright, it's the Arab nations, that the Most High is putting the spirit on to say, to hell with it. They're remembering their former state. They're wild men. Right, and the Most High is putting a spirit on these nations to come up against Babylon the Great, as well as to come against the small hats, the state of Israel, because the whole world is seeing what these two nations are doing, and these heathen nations, it's their time to. I'm gonna get Jeremiah first. Like I said, it's gonna be quick, so I'm gonna try to hit these precepts quick. Just due to, me making some moves. But I wanted to do this while I was on, I had a little bit of time. Because we're definitely in this time, man. Definitely in this time. And Esau, the devil, he's done so much wickedness to the whole world. Like, it's at a point to where we don't care anymore. You can bomb us, you can do this, you can do that. We're going to fight to the death. And that's what the spirit of these nations, that's what they have in their mind. The Most High is putting that in their mind. Because we are in the time of war. Okay, Jeremiah 51:7, it says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. So the philosophies, the doctrines that Babylon has pushed, which is America, the do as thou wilt spirit, the financial system, all the evil, wicked, abominable ways. Give me a second. That America has pushed upon the whole earth. Okay? It has made the whole earth drunken. Alright, people are starting to think like the Edomite. And what does that do? That weakens, society. Okay, that weakens the people. And then, as well as, let me continue to keep reading, that made all the earth drunken. Because when you're drunk, you're not in your right mind. People are able to get into your pocket. You're drunk. Somebody can dig through your pockets. You wouldn't even know what's going on. Your judgment is impaired, right? It says, the nations have drunken of her wine, homosexuality, right? Women over men, so-called liberation, no order, allowing murderers to, run free out of the so-called justice system. If you have enough money, you can get off, or, it's just you did a couple of years and you get back off and you go back out into the street and you commit you perpetuate the same crimes. Or you allow drugs, in your community. People are drug addicts. You allow that, right? It says It says, the nations have drunken of our wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now I want to get this word mad here in the interlinear, okay, to show you what that word is. And this is the state, as I'm going to read, this is the state of the nations. Halal, okay, to shine, praise, boastful. You got to come down here. It says, to act madly, act like a madman. Because for you to chant, fuck it, let it be a world war. Let's do it. You're a madman, because a world war means billions of people are going to die. You're more likely going to die. But see, it's in their spirit. It's in their spirit to say, fuck it. Excuse my language, right? We don't care. It got to the point to where we just don't care. Esau has backed the world into that position, where it's like all we can do is fight, because ultimately, what else do we have? You keep beating us down. What else do we have other than our pride and our fighting capability? Fuck it. If we're gonna go out, let us go out, with our integrity intact. That's the spirit that these other nations have in their mind. They're gonna come out raging. All right, you have military age men. All right, and then not only that, you have these nations that Esau has done very terrible things to him. Very, very terrible things to him, and they want vengeance. And this is the spirit that the Most High has put into their mind. I'm gonna end it off with this last scripture. I always like going to this scripture. It's indicative of the times that we're in. And see, prophecy is pretty much revealing all. It's opening up everything to where you can't deny these things. It's just that the Most High, ultimately, He just completely blinded you. Okay? He's blinded you to where you can't see nothing. But regardless if He blinded you or not, you're going to experience it. That's the thing. You're going to experience World War III. You're going to experience a collapse in society. Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Right? Those Yemenis, those are Gentiles. What you got a lot of Jakes. You got a lot of Jakes that are Yemenis. So Jake is mingled amongst them nations, just like our people are mingled amongst all the other nations as well, even the small hats. Jake is mingled amongst all nations, right? But those are Arabs. All right. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles," or the heathen nation. Okay. It says, "Prepare war." See, they said, "We don't care, we don't care, we don't care." They're all chanting this. Make it a World War III. So that vibration of World War III, just as the prophet's been telling you, it's here. Just because you're in your little comfortable little bubble in a corner of Babylon the Great America, with your Uber Eats and your Popeyes chicken and your Netflix, that doesn't mean that the rest of the world is in that spirit. The rest of the world, they're in a different spirit. There's bombs dropping, okay, in the rest of the world. Okay? There's people that are suffering in the rest of the world, that are ready, okay, that are ready to light this place up. They would love, all right, to light America up. And they're actually in that spirit. And they're being funded weapons, okay? They remember the history. They're experiencing the hammer of Babylon the Great that's affecting their country. So they're like, well, shit, fuck it. We're just going to go to war. But this is the spirit that the Most High has in the earth. All right, through the preaching of the word. What we've been saying from our apostle elders. Or now what? Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Right? It says, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. The same thing with the Chinese. They're preparing for war. They're preparing to take back Taiwan. The same with the North Koreans. They're in they have alliances with Russia. All right, they have nuclear capability. That's why America just don't roll up on North Korea like that. All right, because they have nuclear capability. Where did they get that nuclear capability? They got it from Russia. So as the scriptures say in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, how Russia will be a guard unto these other nations. Iran, all right, Persia, same thing. America's just not going into Persia like that. All right, because what would that be? That would be World War III. Okay, and those Yemenis, the Esau call them the rebels, the Houthis, they're ready for it. All right, them Syrians, they're ready for it. Them Iraqis, them Afghanistanians, everybody's going to be ready. And then also Esau's allies, the beast, which is the EU nations, they're going to turn upon America, the whore. All right. Now, there's this other article. I'm not going to really go into it. But this is from Hal Turner Radio Show. All right. It says, Poland Ministry of Interior alerts citizens, prepare, in quotations, prepare war, in parentheses. Okay. In Poland, the Ministry of the Interior urges citizens to stock up for 3 days of autonomous survival. Yeah, because there's going to be, when things like break out, there's going to be a time where the government is not going to be there to help you. It's just going to be like, the society is going to shut down. It's going to break down for a moment. All right, whether it's cyber attack, whether the grid going down, whether it's whatever it may be. And if you don't have those supplies, you're going to be pretty much ass out. It's going to be like Mad Max, right? That's 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter. See, and these things are coming, and we're we understand. Ultimately these people have to go through this, and they have to not believe what we're saying. But when that reality sets, that's a hell of a reality to be in, man. Not knowing what's your next move. You seeing dead bodies. Your children dying in front of you. All right, a lot of kidnapping. A lot of women gonna be coming up missing. A lot of women gonna get put to death, which is going to reinforce the prophecy of Isaiah 4:1, where 7 women shall take hold of one man. Okay, that's gonna take place here in Babylon the Great. A lot of crazy shit is pretty much getting ready to take place. Let me finish this. Beat your plowshares. I'm back in Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. These are the plowshare and the pruning hook. Those are instruments of agriculture. So instead of building up your society, instead of building up your agriculture, right, turn all that into weapons of war. So build missiles, build guns, make bullets, make aircraft carriers, right? Mainly build those missile systems. Build weapons of war instead of building instruments of agriculture. To build up a society, to feed your crops and your land, your landscaping and your infrastructure for for schools and hospitals, right? It says, let the weak say I am strong, because Yemen, that's like a weak nation. But they're boldly chanting, let's go. Make it a world war, I dare you. Let's go, come on. They're in the spirit of victory. All right, they're ready to get down. They're ready to shut down ports. They've been firing missiles on aircraft. Or shipping containers, messing up shipping going into the state of Israel. They're ready to shut shit down. They're ready to move things, get things moving. All right. They said, we don't care. And you can't, when you fight somebody that doesn't care, like, what can you do? What could you do to a person that doesn't care? They don't care if they die. They don't care if they live. Their only thought is destroying you. That's the spirit that the Most High is putting in the minds of these other nations towards Babylon the Great, towards the small hats. Well, it tells you that in Obadiah, that are small amongst the nations and greatly despised. Okay, America, the small hats, the Edomites in general, they don't have a good name around the world, contrary to what he would make you believe through his television, through his social media. Okay, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. This in that video. This is what you see. You see those heathens assembling themselves, and this has happened in different parts of the earth, all towards one person. While you Americans, you're walking your dogs, you're riding your bikes, you're drinking your lattes, you're talking your shit. These nations are ready to lay a foot in your ass, man. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Who are the mighty ones? The angels, because the angels are the ones that are getting things started. They're working on the minds of the kings, all right, the princes, meaning the leadership of these nations, the minds of the soldiers, the minds of the people. Okay, let the heathen be awakened. They've been asleep for so long. The Most High, through the preaching of the word, the Most High is waking up the heathen. All in one accord, in one accordance, in one mind. Destroy America. Destroy the small hats. We don't care. Let it be a World War III. They believe that they're going to win. They believe that Allah is actually with them. They're fighting the infidels. This is a war against good and evil. They believe that they're the good, and they believe that Esau in a small hat, which are the same people, Edomites, they believe that they are the evil, and they're going to win. Which the gold thing about it is none of you going to win, but Esau, you really going to lose. Okay, the Most High is going to take down all the nations through his son Yahushua. Okay, and that's not what's being reported, but we're here to report that. Okay, we're here to let you know what these nations are gathering themselves to do. Ultimately, that final battle, World War III, and then the cracking of the clouds, the brightness that's coming, which is Yahushua, to take all the crowns off these nations' head, meaning to destroy them utterly, and to take the power back and put it in his hands, and then divvy that up to the rest of the elect, starting with 144,000. And gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Read that. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. See? So the Most High has gathered these nations ultimately to judge them all, really. To take a large number out of the earth, the second death, as the scriptures say. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. And this is why all these things are happening. Well, it tells you in Isaiah the 13th chapter that the scriptures say, I will punish the world for their evil. Okay? So this is punishment unto the wicked. Starting with Esau, Edom, but the rest of these heathen nations as well. Okay? So I'm gonna close it there, Lord. I'll put all that in post production. This is just another it's prophecy, man. It ain't slowing down. Okay? It's only the Most High is only speeding these things up. So until next time, shalom to the elect.